What's up, boys and girls? I have a very special video for you today. Well, I mean, when I say boys and girls, you're probably all boys. But I have crafted my own challenge run for Mega Man. Now, I've been playing a lot of this game recently for my no damage runs of the stages, and I've been thinking, is it possible to do a weapon lock? And I'll explain what that is. A weapon lock is something that I came up with, I think, unless someone else has already done that. But if someone else already has, then tell me. But a weapon lock, it draws inspiration from the nuzlocke from Pokemon. You've probably heard of that before. Basically what happens is, you start with the Buster, right? And then you can kill any one of the Robot Masters, right? Normal so far. But then after that, you can only use that Robot Master's weapon. And then you can use that Robot Master's weapon to beat another one stage, and you can only use that weapon. So, basically the last weapon you got is the only weapon you can use. That's how that goes. And I have crafted I'm not sure if this is possible. I'm going to try and see if it is. That's the whole point of this run. But we're going to start with Gutsman. Now, the interesting thing about Gutsman's weapon is that it can only be used if there are blocks. Guts blocks. And in almost all the Robot Masters fight rooms, there are no Guts blocks, which means it is impossible to kill them in almost all of them, except for two, Locke and Cutman. Now, we cannot fight Locke next, and I'll tell you why. Locke we need for the first Wily stage to break down the Guts blocks at the front. Now, we can also do that with the Guts arm, but we will not be able to use the Guts arm because, it's not the last stage that we're gonna fight. So the last stage we need to do has to be either a Locke or Gutsman, and it can't be Gutsman because Gutsman's can't kill any of the Wily stage bosses, because it needs Guts blocks to actually use the weapon. So it needs to be the last stage that we play has to be a Locke stage. It would also be useful to have the Thunder Beam because it is the best weapon in the game, and it takes out a lot of the Wily stage bosses pretty easily. So yeah, overall we need to end up with. See, why couldn't it have been that easy in the no damage run I did at this stage? But anyway, we have to end the first six stages with a Locke because we need the Thunder Beam to progress further in the game. Now, I'm not counting the Magnet Beam. The Magnet Beam is also necessary to beat the game. I'm not counting it as a weapon. I'm going to get it and I'm going to use it however much I want because it shouldn't be a weapon. It's not a weapon. It's a utility. So there you go. But anyway, so we're gonna do Gutsman here, and after Gutsman, we will do. We have to do Cutman because after Gutsman we have to do Cutman, and that's good because Cutman is weak to Gutsman. Now the reason we have to go to Cutman next is because the only two stages besides Gutsman's, that have the Guts blocks that can be used to kill the Robot Masters are Cutman and Locke, and as I said earlier, a Locke we need later. So our next stage has to be Cutman. And Cutman stage is going to be a little bit more difficult because in this stage we can only use, as I mentioned earlier, the Guts arm. Now the Guts arm, can't be used if you don't have a Guts block. So I mean, you really can't kill. I mean, you could pick up one of those Guts block. I'm gonna do so, I guess, and get health. But yeah, we're just gonna get swarmed by these dudes because we cannot use the Mega Buster at this point in the game. There will be no more Mega Buster usage in the entire game. Yeah, you heard me right. At least that's the plan. Again, I am not sure if this challenge is possible at all. This is all speculative. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to try. Kind of get a break from the. I can't believe I dodged that. Get a break from the no damage runs. Now these will all be relatively simple to pass. I should probably be a little more conservative with my health because I will not, I cannot refill my health because I can't kill any enemies. But Cutman's stage is easy enough to where even if I die, I'll be able to go back a little bit and, you know, retrace and get full health. So it shouldn't be. Yeah, I probably should have picked up that guts block. I'm trying to conserve my. You know, wait. There's no. Oh, that's all the way back. Oh, that's kind of. I thought we would have passed a checkpoint at that point. There's no reason to conserve it because there's only 2 guts blocks in Cutman's arena. So like, I don't really even need to be conserving it anyway because there's not gonna be. I only need 2 usages, and I will be using the pause glitch. So really, I only need 1 use, but the second one will be good in case I miss the first one. Nice. Ow, I shouldn't jump there. Man, I'm not doing well. Oh no. I keep jumping where I shouldn't be. Okay, that's fine, let's go. I have more than half health. As long as I reach a checkpoint before I die, I should be okay, honestly. So right now the objective is just to reach a checkpoint, honestly, because I do have 1 more life remaining. So then I can die and hopefully not die to Cutman and get a game over. That would be really unfortunate. Oh gosh, those are gonna be literally impossible to dodge. This I'm gonna want to keep. I'm gonna do that. I missed it all. That's terrible. That's really not good. And now I'm gonna take a lot of damage as punishment for that. Hopefully, can this be a checkpoint, please? I don't know where the checkpoint is. Truth be told. Okay, let's get some health from here. Hopefully. I missed. I'm not good with this weapon because it's. I never use the guts arm in the game really because. Oh man, I really should have paid more attention there. But yeah, I never use. Okay, we reached a checkpoint. That's good. That's very good. It's actually exactly where we died. But we cannot die again. We cannot afford to die again. So let's just. Ow. Let's just get to the end, so we can actually, you know, beat Cutman. Cutman. I'm forced to take damage here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can get some health. No, unfortunately. Yeah, this and the Ice Slasher will be difficult to get through. In the Robot Master stages, at least. You also have to worry about the, you know, conservation of weapon energy because, you know, it's with weapons like this, like it's very easy to run out and not really have a way to refill it. So we have to worry about that. Oh, good health. That's very good because I'm kind of running low on that at the moment. Yeah, whatever. Probably should have off-screened those dudes to avoid another hit, but it's okay. Now we can do the glitch right there, and kind of speed run it, and don't get hit there, yeah. Okay, good, good, good. Now we can. Well, does this actually kill the big guy? I'm not sure if it does, but it's deciding not. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's. I think we can do it. I think we can get through Cutman. Oh gosh. Oof, this is gonna be hard. Okay, jump, jump, jump. Okay. Well, the next one's on the top, so stand like right here about. Good. Yeah, take damage. That's fine. Cutman will not be able to kill me before I kill him, I believe. And now we have the guts blocks there. So we just cannot afford to miss. That's all. We got him, guys. Okay. That is another stage down. I'm gonna make these episodes a little bit longer than normal because, well, I can right now. I'm kind of digging like this right now, not quitting, and I have a little bit of time before I have to get ready for my football practice. So let's go ahead and crank out one more stage. Now, Cutman. Usually we go to Electman next, but we cannot do that because, as I said, we need to leave Electman for later. So now we say goodbye to the Guts Arm, and because we can only use Cutman's weapon, the Cut Blade or whatever it's called. So next in line, let's see. I had notes for this. Oh, yes, we cannot we cannot leave Iceman till last. Even though Iceman is a pretty difficult boss, we cannot leave him till last because of a very important detail, and that is Iceman's weapon, the Ice Slasher, only deals damage to Fireman. And then we can't leave Fireman for last because, as I said before, we need Electman's weapon. So we have to take out Iceman before Fireman. So Iceman has to be at least before Fireman and Electman. It has to be at least the fourth. Now, so we have two ways of going about this. We could either do Bomb Man with the Cutman weapon, which would be pretty easy. But the problem with that is that would leave Iceman to be dealt with via the Hyper Bomb, which would be very difficult to pull off. But that would lead to Fireman and then Electman getting killed. Now the other way we could do this is by killing Iceman with a Cutman weapon, which would be a little bit less difficult, but that would leave for Fireman, then Bomb Man, then Electman. So, and that would be, I think, a little more difficult because that would leave Electman to be killed with the Hyper Bomb, which would be very difficult to pull off. So, it's a question of, do we want to kill Electman with the Hyper Bomb or Iceman with the Hyper Bomb? And of those two choices, I think the best way the best way to go about this would be to kill Iceman with the Hyper Bomb. So that leaves Bomb Man to be killed with Cutman's weapon. Then we kill Iceman with Bomb Man's weapon. And then Fireman, then Electman, then the Wily stages. So next in line with that logic would be Bomb Man. So that's how I'm going about that. Again, immediately after we enter the stage, we have to switch to Cutman's weapon, and we cannot, what's the word? We cannot, actually, you know what I should do? I should game over, and die off-screen all the enemies on accident, but I should game over, because I'm still gonna get my lives back. But anyway, we have to switch to Cutman's weapon, and we have to be very conservative with the weapon usage, because, you know, Cutman, like, if we run out of weapon energy, we're pretty much screwed, because we don't have a way to reliably refill that weapon energy, you know, without killing an enemy. So we have to really be as conservative as we can be with the usage of our weapons. Like we can have, like, every once in a while we can get, like, pickups like that, but those are few and far between. So we have to be really conservative with our weapon usage so that we don't dig ourselves into a hole by, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab that health, dig ourselves into a hole by leaving too little for the boss, or by running out completely, which would be even worse. So yeah, that's what we're doing here. Now we have the Sniper Joe. Another thing is, sometimes there are enemies that are completely immune to certain weapons, and I think Cutman's weapon is one of them. Let's see if we can get this Sniper Joe to jump in the hole, though. Can we off-screen that? Yeah, that's good. Now we do get health, which is very good. We're needing that. So we have to use our weapons in a very precise way so that we can kill as many enemies as possible with using as little ammo as possible, so that we can, you know, actually progress in the level. Now, I didn't mean to do that. Get down. Oh, I took some damage. I took some unnecessary damage. That was very not good. But we can always just die and get our health back at the boss door, so I might just leave that. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh my goodness, I am not doing very well. Let me just get past this stupid room real quick. It's really simple. You just have to never stop moving, and you won't get hit by the bomb. But that is more difficult when you're trying to commentate on what's going on. Is this thing immune to the cut blade? That is what's okay. Good. I'm dead. That is very hard to do without the Mega Buster. Okay, it's very good that we are spawning here because that is very close to where we died, so we can not lose much progress. Okay, now go, 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 go. Now, it can be killed with a cut blade, but it is very difficult to do so, like reliably, as you have to aim a little bit below, and that's not optimal. Oh, I took damage there. It actually doesn't deal very much damage. The main threat with that, with the weird ball, is to the spikes, because in this game, iframes don't protect you from spikes. And with that, we're pretty much done with the level, so we can go ahead and... I'm just going to run through this, honestly. There's no reason not to. And with that, we can go and fight Bomb Man, which will be pretty difficult to do, at least a little bit more difficult than normal, because we are stuck with a rolling cutter. Now, this is where the pause glitch makes very good use. To be honest, and I think I just got a text message. Sorry, I did not. I thought I did. But anyway, if there were no pause glitch, this challenge would be pretty much impossible to do. Because a lot of weapons would not be able to kill Robot Masters, because they're not weak. Now, luckily here, Bomb Man takes multiple points of damage from the rolling cutter, so that makes it very easy to spam the rolling cutter, even without the pause glitch sometimes. That was a weird glitch. Did you see that? I just zipped across the room. I'm not really sure why that happened, but anyway, Bomb Man is now, probably because I used the glitch, with that, Bomb Man is dead. And with Bomb Man's death, we will now face probably the hardest stage to complete. And that, of course, is Iceman's stage, which I will select. Oh, I died. Okay, I actually picked Cutman, so I'm just gonna kill myself real quick. Let's do that twice. Okay, stage select. Stage select. There we go. Sorry about that. Now, Iceman here. This is probably going to be the hardest stage in the entire first act of the game, because we are stuck with the Hyper Bomb, which, outside of the rolling cutter, is the worst weapon in the game. Now, the crazy daisies, or whatever these things are going to be very difficult to deal with. Gosh. Luckily, they are the same speed, or a little bit slower than us, so we just kind of just run past them. There really is no way to, like, deal damage with the Hyper Bomb, like, consistently, because it takes so freaking long to explode. But luckily for us, I think that's the section with where all the crazy daisies are, or what, crazy razy, I don't remember what they're called. Crazy somethings are done with, so we can now use our platforming skills to... Someone banged on my door just now. Okay. I had to do something in a very short amount of time, so after this stage we'll be done. Yeah, that was just someone telling me I need to do something. We have health now, which is very good. Hopefully that'll blow up the... That didn't blow up that one. That, whatever it's called, I forget. Ah! Okay, so I took some damage, which is not optimal, but it will be okay. Now, Iceman stage does have a lot of platforming, which is pretty good. Because, you know, this is not a weapon that is great for, you know, killing things, so it's good that this is more of a platforming-based level rather than a killing thing-based level. I missed that jump. Let's go ahead and fire one off here so we can, well, hopefully, I missed it, but, well, never mind then. I'll just avoid that, hopefully. Now, a checkpoint, I know for a fact, is coming up here pretty soon, so that is very good. So we can die if we run out of health and re-get our health refilled. And it's right here, I believe. So I'm just gonna throw this, see if it'll... I missed it barely, which is annoying. Okay, so the idea here is you jump. The idea here is you can jump or get hit by that bomb, please. Thank you. Okay. So you jump off this. Well, I missed it this time, but one more cycle on, I promise. There. Oh. Okay, so you jump off that block that barely disappears in time for you to jump off of it, and then go on like this. I missed the jump, but it's okay. Please, game. Oh, I missed it again. Okay, I'm just gonna do this the correct way, quote unquote. I missed it again. Okay. Please, game, please. I need to get home. Go. Go. Oh, come on. I missed it again, but it's okay. Wait, can you just make it from there? I don't even know. Nice. Good, good. Okay, I made it. Now we have a very long and drawn-out platforming section here. And outside of, you know, platforming-related deaths, there are no killable enemies here, or at least there are not very many at all, so, you know, this is a easily passable section, if you are actually do the game. Oh, made it, okay. Okay. I'm hoping to get to at least the boss door, and then I'll call it for this episode. Now we have the penguin added, which will just add more levels of... pain. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna call it there because I have to go. Okay, bye.